I've been surprised at how the jewelry industry is really, wanting to take that next step, wanting to move forward and be able to provide a more comprehensive narrative behind each of the pieces and the designs. Hi, I'm Zulaikha Aziz of Mazahri. I've actually been designing for most of my adult life, but not in a professional capacity. I've always been drawn to different design motifs that I've seen growing up, mostly based on my ancestral history, being from Afghanistan. And I've always just been really drawn to themes in embroidery and in carpet weaving, and particularly in the jewelry that my family was able to bring with them from Afghanistan. My first memory of a diamond, honestly, was probably this ring that originally was an earring that my grandmother showed me. And I remember the reason she pulled it out to show me is because she was telling me the story, which she often did actually, the story of how my family left Afghanistan. Growing up, this was a narrative that was repeated continuously in our household, because there was always this idea that we were here in another land and we were here for a short period of time, and eventually we would go back to Afghanistan. So the story of how we came from Afghanistan was really, really important. One day she pulled out this ring that I had seen on her pinky. She said, "This piece of jewelry is a ring that used to belong to your great-great-grandmother. She had lost her mother when she was 5. So this, piece of jewelry was one of the only things that remained of her connection." She told the story of how when they left, she had to hide. This ring was, she was able to wear it on her finger because it was just a small ring, but the other pieces that she brought with her, she had to wear underneath her clothes and then had to wear layers of clothes on top so that it wouldn't show that she had things on underneath that were heavy or that would perhaps make noise. It's been so meaningful because that connection that I was able to experience through that ring, which had a little diamond on it. My designs are emotionally charged because they come from, this long legacy that I'm trying to uplift. Every piece I design, I think of as an heirloom to be passed on, either by me or by whoever ends up with the piece. So I really try my best. That's why, for me, the materials that I use are so important. The energy that goes into the design, the process of the design. The jewelry community means so much to me because it has been very, very welcoming. I'm a new designer and I've only been in the community for, I would say, a year and a half. And it has welcomed me with open arms, particularly the group of women that I've been privileged to be a part of with the Diversity Action Council mentorship program. It's been a lifeline, and honestly, I would not be where I am today if it hadn't been for them, if it hadn't been for the mentorship of all of the mentors. This initiative of building a strong community of BIPOC jewelers who are welcomed in the industry and who are then championed, I think is an amazing realization.